TV soap news and spoilers. In the treacherous world of Days of Our Lives, even the deepest family ties can unravel in an instant, and this week the seams are ripping wide open. For longtime fans of the Kiriakis dynasty, the latest turn of events is nothing short of devastating. Philip Kiriakis, portrayed with gripping nuance by John-Paul Lavoisier, stands at the heart of a spiraling storm. And as rumors swirl about Lavoisier's future on the show, the question echoing through Salem is simple but chilling. Is this really goodbye? The unraveling begins not with Philip, but with Salem's resident manipulator, Vivian. Like a spider in a web, she has been lurking, watching, and waiting. Now, her moment arrives. In a shocking confrontation that threatens to rip apart everything Victor Kuryakis built, Vivian drops a bombshell on Xander. The letter that supposedly conveyed Victor's final wishes was a complete fabrication. Not just tampered with, forged entirely. And the culprit? Vivian herself. Xander reels. For weeks he has clung to that letter, using it as a shield, a validation of his place within the family empire. The words on that paper gave him meaning, power, identity. To hear it's all a lie is a punch to the soul. But Vivian doesn't stop there. She takes out a pen, cool, collected, malicious, and demonstrates how easily she mimicked Victor's elegant signature, as if scrawling the name of a dead man were nothing more than forging a permission slip. Still, Xander doesn't believe her. He refuses to. The truth is too hideous to accept. But then she leans in, eyes glinting with cruelty, and reads the fake letter aloud once more. Every word laced with poison. She admits it took her time to craft it just right, to manipulate every syllable until it felt like Victor's voice from the grave. The intent? To make it look legitimate. To make it seem like Victor had chosen who should inherit the Kuryakis' fortune. But Vivian's confession is only the prelude to a much deeper betrayal. With a twisted grin, she reveals her motive. The fortune should have been hers. Half of it, to be exact. But since the letter now supposedly favors others, especially that little man she despises, she's out for blood. If she can't win, she'll make sure no one does. Xander, who's had enough of her venom, threatens to call the police, to drag her back to the cell she slithered out of. But Vivian, always one step ahead, throws him a curveball that hits harder than any prison sentence. Philip was in on it. Philip helped forge the letter. Philip, the brother Xander was beginning to trust again, betrayed him. And just like that, the shaky truce between the Kiriakis brothers begins to crumble. Sarah, ever the voice of reason in the chaos, warned about this. From the beginning, she sensed something wasn't right. She knew her husband well, his rage, his pride, his capacity for vengeance. She feared what he might do if he ever learned the truth. And now, her fears are materializing like a ghost stepping out of the shadows. Xander is spiraling. His trust in Philip has been gutted. Every memory, every handshake, every shared drink or conciliatory word is now tainted. All along, Philip had been digging the knife in behind his back and smiling while doing it. And what of Philip? He's not the calculating mastermind some believe him to be. He's a man weighed down by desperation, by the need to prove himself in the eyes of a father he could never truly please. The forgery, in his mind, was a shortcut to justice, to redemption. But now, the cost is coming due, and Xander might be the one to collect. Whispers ripple through the Kuryakis mansion, whispers of war. Vivian has set the battlefield, and now the brothers must choose. Fight side by side or tear each other to pieces. But with betrayal this deep, forgiveness may no longer be an option. Behind the scenes, speculation grows. Is this the final act for John-Paul Lavoisier? The storyline is escalating rapidly, and fans know that when the stakes are this high, someone usually ends up leaving Salem. Could Philip flee, unable to face the consequences? Could Xander push him out, physically or otherwise? Or will this end in handcuffs, heartbreak, or worse? Viewers have seen Philip Kiriakis come and go over the years, his battles with addiction, love, and loyalty, painting a portrait of a deeply flawed, deeply human character. But this might be the most destructive chapter yet. If this is truly John-Paul Lavoisier's curtain call, he's going out with fire. And if not, then we're about to witness a redemption arc, or a complete and total implosion that could change the very fabric of the Kuryakis family forever. As the dust settles and the truth splinters every fragile relationship left, fans are left watching, breathless, asking, has Philip gone too far this time? Can Xander ever forgive the betrayal? And is this the end of an era for one of Salem's most complicated heirs? One thing's for sure. In Salem, family doesn't mean forever. Not anymore. Our TV channel Soap News and Spoilers is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great Days of Our Lives updates and news. So subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.